Hey, welcome to Rugby 100 Club. I'm your dude, Matt Courtwright. I'm with my buddy, LaRome White. LaRome, how are you, sir?
What's up, Matt? What's up, Matt? I'm good, bro. Got the off day today. I'm glad I got to connect with you. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, we're long overdue, you and I. It's like two ships in the night, man. It's like I come down to Houston and, you're busy working, really.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and it is what it is. So it's like I finally get to shoot the gift with you.
Yeah,
Excited
it's been a
about that.
while. Yeah, it's been a while since I think last time we really got to really talk was what, Chicago.
It was,
When I
yeah.
saw
You
you in
and I were
Chicago.
getting candid with the pictures and everything.
Yeah.
Matter
Yeah,
of fact, I'm
yeah.
putting a couple of them up in the gallery for my website because that was just wholesome fun, dude. That first year Chicago being around was just a blast,
Yeah, cool experience. Real
just a
cool
blast,
experience.
man. Well,
Hmm.
I'm over here repping you, bro.
Yeah.
And I got the kit that you wore for the championship year.
I like it. Love it. Love it.
I just, yeah, it's
Love it.
about you today, sir, and I'm excited to just be in your presence. To be honest with you,
Man, that's crazy. That's year one. Year one, 2018. It's been a long time since then.
isn't that crazy? Oh man,
Oh
uh,
yes.
it is crazy, and to think that man, what we're going in the eighth season.
Yeah,
That's
MLR. Yeah,
bananas.
it's grown. It's grown a lot. Like I've from year one to now, like there's so much has changed, so much has grown, and it's exciting. It's exciting seeing the young kids now that I'm a vet, been in the league for a while. It's excited to see the young kids come in.
Yeah, no doubt, dude, no doubt. So like I don't know how many interviews you've done. I don't know how many people really know about your upcoming and the hurdles you jump through to get to the point you're at. Um, I've done my
Mhm.
homework on you, but then again, it doesn't hurt any that I've known you for almost 8 years. So
Right.
fun ass. Uh, so yeah, yeah. So like for those who don't know, you started in 2012 at Louisville. But did
Mhm.
you start in high school or did you make the transition in college?
And I started senior year of high school.
Okay.
Got in the league got into rugby from a friend that played. I played with in Austin, Dominic Bailey. He got me. Went to the same high school. We played in Austin together. Kind of crazy that we came up together. But yeah, I started
Wow.
off 2012 high school as an inside center.
You as an inside center, that's awesome.
Yes, yes. That was almost 100 pounds ago. But
Of all muscle,
um,
just saying, all muscle.
all muscle. No, I think what was it? Back then I was probably 230, 6'2", 230, senior year of high school. Didn't know what rugby was. Football season had just ended. Some of my friends was like, just come out and try. And I fell in love with the game. Fell in love with
That's
it.
epic. That's epic. And then so then when you went to Louisville or University of Louisville, how like did you go to play football or did you go to play rugby or what was the story behind that?
Oh, I got picked up for rugby. Came in. The coach that coached me in high school, he ended up being the University of Louisville coach. So he brought me
Oh,
up, brought me into that program. He wanted me to go to Davenport. And back then I didn't know what Davenport was. I didn't know, the college, the whole rugby colleges, and I kind of just wanted to stay home. So I went to University of Louisville, came in, still at center at that point until you get the freshman 15. I got the freshman 30, 40, and transitioned my way down to prop really fast. Um, and then we ended up getting a new coach, Coach Emil Walton. He coaches NAF sevens. He ended up being my coach in college, and yeah, like going into college, I didn't even think rugby was really going to take me as far as it's done.
no, how would you, right? I mean, the
Right. I thought
MLR
it was
didn't
just.
exist. College was struggling to just exist. My gosh.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, and then well, let's see, like, so what year did you graduate college or finish?
2017.
Oh, Wow, okay, so, like, 'cause I'm seeing that you went down to the Sharks Academy in 16.
Yes, went down to Sharks Academy 2016.
Oh, I'm frozen. Haha.
Yeah, someone called. Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, went down to the Sharks Academy 2016. Did that. That was actually a really cool experience. That was my first taste of like professional rugby and how it's ran, and the experience was great. A lot of guys. Met a lot of guys, a lot of coaches. Met Tendai and Taria, um, and it was a really cool experience. And it kind of opened my eyes on how big this game really is.
Oh, I bet going from America without any pro level whatsoever down to South Africa. Oh my gosh. Can only imagine.
Yes,
Wow,
yes.
okay. Let's see, I got like in 2017, you went to the ID camp, the All-American ID camp in Chula Vista.
Mm.
That must have been interesting to go from South Africa to that.
Oh yes, especially coming back from South Africa and playing the rest. I ended up coming back, playing the rest of my fall season with Louisville, and then getting picked up for the ID camp. Like I learned so much from going to South Africa and even going to play with the collegiate All Americans and the ID camp, and uh, I think that really expanded my horizon with rugby. And it's like, all right, like let me really even take it a step further and see how far I can really go with this. Because like originally, the MLR wasn't there. I think
Yep.
pro rugby had just fell through. Things happened, what's going on with that,
Right.
and I just really wanted to stick with it and see like how far I can really go.
Oh man, I'm glad you did, man, because look at you now. Like you've gotten some real life experience. Unreal. Unreal.
Oh yes,
Uh
yeah, especially coming out of Kentucky. Not too many people, like, because they always say like, "How'd you come out of Kentucky and make it as far as you've done?" And because there's nothing really in Kentucky. We don't have too much. Small town
I
Louisville,
have yet to
small
be
town.
there. Okay.
Mhm.
I have yet to go. So I actually it's on the bucket list. My buddy and I were talking about going and visiting his brother in Louisville. So I really want to
Mhm.
go.
You got to come to the
Yeah.
Derby. You got to come to the
Yeah. Hey
Derby.
man, I'm down. I'm down. Experience it all. Experience it all. Yeah. I mean, there's just so much rugby in the Midwest in general. It's just it's cooler than can be, man. Well, I mean, I want to point out too,
Hmm.
you got voted in 2017 also, you got voted best position for D1 AA by flowrugby.com. That's
Hmm.
that's pretty legendary, bro. I mean, that's where you what
Yes,
position were you
pretty.
playing at that time? Prop?
I was playing prop. Yeah, I was
Okay.
prop. And just I don't know. It was a cool experience. We was traveling a lot. We were winning games. Like it was that was a while ago. That was a good experience though. Like for my first year at Louisville, and then towards my last, we started getting better and better as the coach stayed and players stayed, and as like the chemistry's gotten better, and yeah, and it really took off. Like I'm really grateful how of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean, and then way to launch yourself into like, and then all of a sudden you show up in Seattle. How did that come to be?
Mainly just playing club, like club level rugby, and like even fresh out of college. I was my first time moving to Seattle, fresh out of college. Um, First time really moving and living out of the state of Kentucky, and getting there. Like, oh, I was so nervous. I was so
Yeah,
nervous,
yeah.
and I've never been to Seattle. Never, barely even been to the West Coast. Maybe like a handful of times at that time.
Okay.
And coming in, the boys, Matt Turner, some of the guys that was there made me feel really welcome, and it helped because that anxiety of going into a professional level as coming out of college and like I said, moving to a new state, it weighs on you sometimes. So the boys there made me feel really comfortable, and yeah, like training. Once training started, they started showing me what they needed from me and telling me what they needed, and it was a good experience. It was a good year, championship year.
Yeah, I mean, legendary. Yeah, legendary. I mean, ah, dude, it's good to be a champion right out the gates. You can always hold on to that one. How
Yes,
was
good to be a
uh,
champion. Good with learning experiences from some of the guys like Ali Khalifi, learning from him, learning from Tim Metcher. Like those guys are legends, and I appreciate everything they've taught me when it comes to being a prop and being professional. So those are some of the guys I looked up to my first year.
That's awesome. I was totally thinking that. I was just talking about Ollie to a buddy of mine earlier this morning, and the guy's a legend. And Metcher, I mean,
Mhm.
Metcher and I end up being thick as thieves over time. So like him and Brooke, and then they had two baby girls, and oh, they're such good
Mhm.
people. But yeah, absolute legend. I mean, I didn't understand rugby at that level of pro until I actually got to hang out with Metcher, and he started
Mhm.
explaining great detail and some of the dark arts, as funny as that is, of how it really works outside of just the whole like, yeah, we got this set piece and we do this and we do that, like the additional stuff of like coming in the ruck like Superman.
Yeah. Yes. Even like scrummaging, the dark arts of scrummaging, there's so much to learn. You just, coming out of college, you don't really learn that until you get into that professional level.
Right, and him coming from Super Rugby, he had a whole lot to talk about. It's fun,
Hmm.
fun,
Good God,
man.
miss him.
So just on a personal level, like I got to meet your parents last time we were hanging out in Houston, and
Hmm.
and they were excited. They were so excited to see you in the I guess it's gold and black now. And
Yeah.
they're a couple of fun people. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. We were all barbecuing and they were fun. Golly, dude, they were fun. What's it like? Like, what
Yeah.
was your upbringing like, man?
Man, upbringing, I grew up, like I said, in Louisville, Kentucky. I have a younger sister, me and my younger sister, and my mom. My mom, she raised us single mom growing up.
Okay.
So she worked a lot. It was tough. Pops wasn't really there growing up at first. And yeah, my mom, she did all she could to have a pretty good life, make a pretty good life for us. And she put me through football, put my sister through sports, and she worked and she covered everything. So I'm really grateful that I had a mom like that, and I love her. That's my lady. And yeah,
She's
she
fun.
supported me
Yeah.
through it all. Yeah, she supported me, like, it's hard being a single parent, single mom at that. And
Yeah.
she did all she could to, put us through college and support me through rugby. She watched every game in college. She was there. She came to a game in Seattle. She came to games in Austin, Chicago, Houston. Like, so yeah, I love her for that, and loved how much she supports and encourages me even when I go through things.
Right. Which I mean, how do you not go through your own stuff, you know? No, that's cool. Like I
Right.
can really I was a single parent with full
Mhm.
custody of my son, so I can totally relate to the hurdles that were probably presented in your guys' world because it's a lot. It's a lot. Like you're spread thin. You're trying to earn a check to keep the lights on and a roof over the house, but at the same time you're trying to support the kids, help them with their homework, get them to practice,
Yeah.
support them,
Mhm.
more obviously more emotionally than anything, but like, man, it's hard to do all that. I respect that. Absolutely.
Yeah, and as a
What
kid, you really don't notice, but now that you're older, you kind of realize, like, yeah, she did a lot, and um, yeah, I love her for that. So I really
well, yeah,
appreciate that
now
even
that
from
you're a
watching.
parent, right? You feeling it.
Yes, feeling it. Yes, yes, I am feeling it,
Yeah.
and you know, my mom, this is her first grandbaby, so she's in love. It's like she's doing it all over again, so she loves it.
Yeah, the best part, she can spoil the snot out of the baby and hand it back and be like, "Hey, it's your problem."
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
How's that going? How's the parenthood
Going
going?
going well, going well. My daughter's one now. She turned one back in July, and I see her all the time. Well, now that I'm in Houston, I call her every day. We talk on the phone. The words that she can say right now, and then my mom, she'll come down, bring her for like a weekend or weeks or something like that, and then I go home for the off season. So
Love
parenthood,
that.
like it's awesome. Like it's tough, but it's like it's a cool experience, and they grow so fast. I didn't know until now. But it's going so fast.
That's fun. That's fun. It's good to hear that you're enjoying it, man. Well,
Yes, and
what
started off
what's
with a
like
daughter.
yeah, daughter no less. Yeah, I don't know what I don't like. I had a bonus daughter for about 6
Mhm.
years, but I didn't have my own daughter. How's
Mhm.
that? I mean, what's that like? Because a boy, you can like, yeah, walk it off, dust it off, kid. And like when the girl gets hurt or cries or something, I'm guessing it pulls at
Dust
the
it off.
heartstrings a little
No,
harder.
I like to say dust it off, but no, 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 no. You gotta, take a little bit more care and a little bit more caution with the girls. But she's tough. She's a tough one. Like she plays pretty rough. I think because I'm pretty rough with her sometimes, but she's a tough one.
That's
She's a
good
tough
though.
one. I
So
think the
how are
hardest
you
thing
doing
is
in
doing.
Houston? I'm
Oh, in
sorry.
Houston, no, you're fine. In Houston, I'm doing fine. Houston's fine. It's just the humidity. Man, I forgot. Like I played in Austin. It's just hot. It's not really humidity, but like here in Houston, the humidity, like it's a hard place to play, a hard place to train. But no, the boys preseason's been going well. Like we've been preseason, we've really been working hard, and I think all the guys are excited for this upcoming season and how the way we're going to play and how different everything's going to be this season.
I'm excited for you because last year, Houston was just kicking ass and
Oh,
taking names, and we were all thinking they were gonna be the championship team. I mean, it absolutely surprised everybody
mhm.
when they were. So,
Yes,
how's it going with like you're playing with Jeremy Missile? You guys
man.
haven't
I
played
told
together.
him. Yeah, since Seattle. We haven't played together since Seattle, and I told him I was like, "You remember last time we played with each other? We won a championship, so we got to, we reunited. We got to get another one." And I was actually with Jeremy. Yeah, it was yesterday. We went to go get food together, and we just talk about all the time about all the experiences and how the years has gone past and how the league's grown. So we've both been pretty excited to play with each other and just go for that shield again.
I love it, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
I try to
go. I'm
get him
gonna
on the
bring.
podcast with me.
No, let's do that. Honest Abe, because like I was just texting him, and I was like, man, I haven't done an interview with just Jeremy. I've only done it with like the group of us on the couch with Samu and the boys, and mixing it up. And Jeremy is a shy guy until he
Mhm.
starts warming up, and it's fun. He starts loosening up, and he's a character. I like him.
Yeah, yeah, he's hilarious. That's my boy. We were roommates in Seattle too, so you know he
Oh, I didn't know
he, he
that.
kind of helped it. He was my roommate, so it kind of helped. Coming here with all these new players, even Don McKenna, having Don McKenna, he was one of my best friends when I was in Austin. So having that group of guys coming here to Houston, a new team for me and me meeting all the new guys, it helped. It helps getting, fitting in with the culture, fitting in with everybody. Um, and it's been good. Like I'm really excited for this season.
No, I'm excited to see you play, man. Honestly, yeah, golden
Mhm.
blue or golden black.
Golden
And
Black, yes.
have you guys heard anything about like when you get your kids?
Actually, I did just hear that they were picking up our jerseys today.
Oh wow.
Haven't haven't really seen them in person yet. So when we get our jerseys today. They're getting picked up today. So hopefully we'll see them either tomorrow or sometime before our preseason game this weekend.
Okay. Now, is the preseason against NOLA?
It's against NOLA. Preseason game
Okay,
here. NOLA comes here, and we play them Saturday, 12:30 Central Time.
that'll be fun. Okay, I'll keep my eyes glued on
It's
the
gonna be a
screen
good
for that
game.
one. I wonder.
Yeah,
Now that I
hopefully.
think about it, it's probably not going to be televised, huh?
Yeah, which is surprising since the LA game and Fiji game was televised.
Yeah, yeah. Huh. Kind of wonder what the story is about that. Haha. It's a lot less expensive to televise the one in Houston than it would be in the one in Fiji.
Exactly,
You
exactly.
know, just saying. Oh, I know that you guys are also going to match up or meet up, excuse me, with New Orleans in Houston again later on in the season. If I recall, no, it's in April. Uh,
Mhm.
I'm going to get a bunch of New Orleans fans to come over and show up and support their team in Sabercat Stadium and see how that plays out. It should be a great time.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be especially with the new team they just got. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, oh,
We're not
yeah.
underestimating anyone.
No, uh, it seems that the level of competition just keeps on escalating, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. Got to keep getting better each year.
Yeah, like
Keeps getting better each year.
you being in here for so long. I mean, you're an OG, MLR.
Mhm. Mhm.
How do you deal with that? Like how do you prepare on a regular basis? Because I want to think that you feel like you probably got to step up your game every single season, just because
Yes,
the
and I
competition is just fierce.
yes, I'll definitely definitely have to step it up every season because it's gotten way harder since the first year. Mainly preparing, just in my head, like thinking like, hey, like you've done this, you've been here. The things you're doing is right. Let's step it up, a little bit more. Let's step our training up. Let's step up the off season. Let's step up, how we prepare. And just don't try not to get in your head about things because you've been in this league. You know how things go. You know how the business part of it, but you know how your playing style, and you just get we've adapted every team we've been on every year. So you just got to learn how to adapt and then, just keep getting better, keep staying healthy, and just keep moving forward.
Right, right. Well, hey, we're going to take a little break.
Mhm.
We'll be right back.
Love rugby? So does Matt. He is host of the Rugby 100 Club podcast, where Major League Rugby stars tell their stories. But it's more than a podcast, it's a passport. Rugby 100 Club builds epic fan trips to follow your team on the road. Game day tickets? Included. Tailgates and fan meetups? You bet. Unforgettable memories every single time. Rugby 100 Club, where fandom meets the road.
Yes.
But no, I think I want to go to the captain's run, man. It's so funny like you and Jeremy and others like yourselves. Like there's just movement in the league. You know, everybody's moving. I
Mhm.
mean, there's very few guys I can say, yeah, I played for one team. I mean, very few. Like, and honestly, I don't think you. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I guess they probably all grow in that
Mhm.
situation, no matter what. I mean, who am I to say different? Because I mean, just
Mhm.
watching you over the years, your level of uh, competition is just fierce.
Yes, and to be honest, if it wasn't, Austin was probably my favorite place. Outside the championship, Seattle was really good, but Austin, I was there for 4 years, and I'd probably stayed longer if the whole thing didn't happen. Um, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Where it dissolved. Yeah, yeah. Politics, they're everywhere, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, what do you do?
Mm-hmm. Love
I
love
didn't
that team.
realize.
Love that city.
Yeah, Austin needs another team. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
How was it? I didn't realize. Sorry, 2 seconds. Like, I didn't realize you were in Austin for 4 years.
Yeah, for 4 seasons, I went 2019, 2020. That was cut short, but I was 2021 and 2022. And then once it dissolved, they did the dispersal draft going into Chicago.
Yeah.
So yeah, like after
Yeah.
Austin, it was like finding a new home.
Yeah. Yeah. And you followed Coach Harris, right?
Hmm.
Which, what was it? Okay. So what was it like to play for Coach Harris? I mean, you played for him for 5 seasons.
Yeah, I played for him for a while. And
Or
we
not
had our
5
we had our
seasons, I'm
good
sorry,
seasons.
3
No,
seasons.
3.
Right.
Yeah, he came in 2021. And then, when he came in, Austin changed. That's when our transition came into Gil Gronis. Um, and training with him and training with him and going with the team through him. Like we went 9-7 his first year, and it was a big turnaround from the past 2 seasons, the 2019, 2020, 2020 season. That 9-7 year, like I was like, okay, like this is a good coach. He had Mark Gerard with him, a really good coach, and
Yeah.
just the pieces start coming together, and I really start seeing the growth of Austin, and it was amazing having him there. And then going into 2022, we had that really good season, the 12-4 season, and yeah, like we really stepped it up. And then unfortunately things didn't pan out how we wanted it to. I was ready to get another ring, and
Uh, I thought you were.
yes, yeah, definitely, we was definitely going to get a ring that year, definitely.
Yeah.
And then when that happened, we had the whole dispersal draft, and then Chicago came up, and Chicago was perfect just because it was so close to where I'm from. I was going to see my family more. Um, Sam Harris went there. He became the coach there, and he picked a lot of guys. It was a dispersal draft between Austin and LA, but it was a lot of the Austin guys that went, and it was cool just trying to keep that same team, that same chemistry, trying to keep that together, mixed in with the LA guys.
It was awesome to witness. I know that I was lucky enough to go to one of your captain runs. Uh, and I don't know if you remember that, but I certainly do. I showed up with Mats Osberg, Christian's dad. And
Mhm.
I showed up, and both Mark and Sam were giving me crap about not. I was like, I thought you were going to wear Seattle stuff, and I was wearing an AG shirt. And I'm like, bro, I love me some rugby. I am, yeah, I'm a fan of Seattle, but I'm a fan of every situation of rugby. You know what I mean? So it's like, I loved wearing some AG and showing up. I didn't want to insult anybody. Are you kidding me? I got the opportunity to go watch another team do a captain's run. I'm not gonna ruin that invite.
Yeah, yeah. I'll always like see you in the Austin gear. I still got Austin gear. Like I keep it with me. Keep it with me
Bro,
all the
I
time.
rock a
It's
hoodie from Austin like every day. It's
Yeah,
embroidered with the Texas on one side and it says AG Rugby on the other, and I rock the
mhm.
snot out of it, bro.
Bro, good
Yeah.
kid. That was really good kid. I think one of my favorites was when we were the Austin Herd. We had just got those. It was like camel jerseys. Like we never even got to really wear them. And it was the blue, red, black. I love those jerseys.
Ooh.
It was
Ooh.
like, yeah, trying to support the local club. So like the black was for the Austin Blacks, the red was for the Austin Valkyries, and the blue was for the Austin Huns, and it was all mixed into the jersey, and that was a really nice one.
I don't think I ever saw that. Yeah. Next time you think of it, just take a picture and send it to me, would you, bud? That's
Mm-hmm.
cool. That's cool. Like
Got you.
I do have it's funny, I think of pictures and you, so I naturally think of your feet in those socks next to the hounds uh mat in the locker room. Little inside. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. I'm like, bro, is it still there? And you're like, yeah, dude. It's dirty as, but it's there.
It's there always, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it's
And
funny, man. I actually gave Chicago their first swag before they even had their own swag. With that, it showed up on Sam Harris's birthday of all days, uh, and you guys didn't even have your kits yet. Like it was so new.
no, it's
Which
really cool. Yeah,
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think that's like it's this week. It was this week back in 23. So yeah, fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
just I
Chicago.
love our small world.